Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. Taking a look at the Timberwolves, 6th best record in their respective conference right now, hoping to end the season on a high note. And, of course, the Pelicans just need to keep fighting.
You know, for Minnesota, we'll see if they can up the ante down the stretch. They still have a lot of work to do in order to rise to the top.
Well, sometimes those teams that are on the edge can be the most dangerous. They play like they have something to prove.
All right, let's take a look at New Orleans' starting lineup. Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. Murray out there with Trey Murphy, and it's Queen in at the center position. And for the Timberwolves, McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Strong finish by Randall. He's really worked on his upper body over his career.
Like a fast break running downhill, Grant. These two teams have been on a roll lately.
But you know, B.A., tonight only one team can keep that roll going. We'll see who can impose their will on this game and maintain their momentum.
Queen misses. Here is DiVincenzo. He takes it in, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, this is what makes DiVincenzo difficult to stop. He can spot up and hit jump shots, but he can also beat you off the dribble.
Now here's Murray. Turned in an outstanding game against Milwaukee. To the wing, right side. Here's Williamson. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
I mean, that's the shot to take. He just couldn't get it to go.
Pass to Randall. Edwards for 3. That shot off the mark. Good D by Murray. Williamson outside. 3-pointer. And again, no good by New Orleans. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Throwing his weight around in there, Zion Williamson.
Now the Timberwolves with it. Now Edwards. Against Toronto, he was really on his game. Puts one up from 19. The Pelicans pull it in.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Oh, Williamson throws it down.
Well, we'll never get tired of those dunks from Zion.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Pass to Randall. Gobert with a screen on Williamson. 6 to shoot. 4-3. And here's Randall. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Randall's got 5 points.
Look, for this offense, Randall being an effective catch-and-shoot option is crucial.
On the wing, Jones. McDaniels covering. From deep. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this was slowly.
The ruling on the floor stands.
Adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
An impressive young talent, and Murphy knows his role is to use that scorer's mentality.
And he makes all 3.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Well, Grant, when Zion is doing what he does best, it changes everything for the Pels.
Yeah, he bends defenses and brings a force that few teams can answer. With him in rhythm, they're not just dangerous, they're different.
Now here's Williamson. He had 25 points in his last game. Randall with a steal. Edwards looking for an opening. Pelicans cleared away.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Pass to Queen. Williamson against Randall. There's the screen. Just 5 on the clock. Williamson passes to Queen. And again, New Orleans no good. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here's DiVincenzo. Outside McDaniels. Lets it fly. And Randall the bucket on the assist by McDaniels. Randall's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, as a shooter, Randall can be practically automatic. He gets the ball and immediately has a shot cooking.
Here's Queen. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Minnesota has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. They're taking on DeJounte Murray, the long, skilled guard, and coach telling me pregame, when he's locked in defensively, Murray is a problem. He can create havoc on the perimeter. Plus, I like how over the years he's built on his offensive game. DeJounte is such a solid player. Brian, back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Fires in the triple.
No question Murray is a competitor, so you gotta figure he's gonna answer from range.
Here's McDaniels. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Pass to Randall. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5. New Orleans has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Murray passes to Williamson. Here's Queen. Murray inside. Anthony Edwards with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 11 so far. McDaniels from long range. The rebound by Murray. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Pass to Jones. To the right side. Williamson against Randall. DiVincenzo with a steal. Tries it from 16, and the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Queen's got 4 rebounds now, and the details starting to trickle in. But for the whole story, let's go to Shams Charania, who's joining us remotely. Shams, what you got?
Hey, Brian. Right now, the buzz is about Sacramento and their trade with the Cleveland Cavaliers. They made a big splash, acquiring DeAndre Hunter. Every team wants multiple long wings like Hunter, so he's a priority for them. And Hunter provides scoring as well, guys. They are thrilled to add it to the mix.
Good stuff there, Shams. Thanks for keeping us informed. Much appreciated, as always. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Murray for 3. Nails it from 3. Murray's got 6.
That corner 3 is no problem for a shooter like Murray.
Edwards with it. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Out to the... Back to Murray. And stolen by Edwards. From the arc. Sinks the tray. Edwards gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Well, it doesn't matter where he is on the court. If Edwards likes a look, he's going to take it.
Pass to Queen. Here's the pick. Puts up a 3. And another 3 for New Orleans.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Outside for Randall. And stolen by Williamson. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Just a straight flush by Murray. No fret.
Minnesota has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. It has been special watching Zion since he came into the league, hasn't it?
Look, B.A., I'll tell you this. Zion is unique in the way he plays the game. Not many guys are even capable of doing the things he does. Players like him don't come around often.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Poole, he's checked in for Jones. And it's Fears in for DeJounte Murray. Now here's Poole. 17 points in his last outing. Pass to Fears. Here's Poole, guarded by Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. A nice shot by Fears.
Yeah, liking the confidence Fears is showing from deep. Jeremiah trusting his J.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Randall inside, covered by Williamson. Gobert inside. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. New Orleans has gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. Pass to Williamson. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Nas Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. The free throw off from Williamson. Most of the season behind us, Grant. Talk about the mindset for teams right now.
Well, if people tell you the standings don't affect the mindset, BA, they're lying. Everyone is asking themselves how they can improve or maintain position. You just don't want to backslide now.
That one no good. Timberwolves trail by 6. Now here's Edwards. 5 points in the game. Randall outside. Lets the three fly. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. Edwards got 3 assists in the game.
Well, every season Randall works on his range because he understands the importance of stretching the floor at his position.
Williamson. Oh, and Reed with a block. With the 10-footer, here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Tonight has been all about Julius Randall. He is scoring at will. They should keep going to him.
Now here's Williamson. Give him 8 points now. And it's good from the elbow. Williamson's got 10 points in the game. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 3-point game. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
Give a lot of credit to this coaching staff for preparing them for that kind of environment. They went in and just executed their game plan.
Yeah, and anytime there's contact in there with Randall, he usually gets the best of it.
Puts it up from 12. Again, Williamson missing. Timberwolves shooting right around 57%. Very efficient so far in the first. New Orleans has gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. Poole finds Williamson. The whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
Poole against Brooks. And here's Poole. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's DeJounte Murray making things happen for New Orleans. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Another thing that's gone well for them is the mid-range jumper. It's been falling with ease so far.
Jaden McDaniels out there with Nas Reed. Then it's Dylan Brooks. Then there's Shake Milton. And it's Edwards in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Edwards with some muscle.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards. Taking the contact but staying committed to his finish.
Pass to Bay. Brooks against Poole. Let's go with a three. Edwards pulls it in. The Timberwolves trail. Reed finds McDaniels. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Alvarado. The shot no good. McDaniels with some nice D. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Now Edwards. 7 points in the game. Clock at 6. Reed sets a screen. Here's Edwards cutting inside. And Edwards slams it in.
Hey, good luck stopping Edwards when he puts his head down and attacks the basket.
New Orleans has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Poole from long range. Knocks it down from distance. Poole's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Outside Edwards. Back to Milton. Reed sets a screen. 6 on the shot clock. A nice shot by Milton.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
The Pelicans have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. So timeout called here. The first for New Orleans.
Come on, get down for your Timberwolves.
And the Pelicans making a change here. It's the 2K leaderboard featuring this month's field goal percentage leaders. Rudy Gobert on top. Second, Zion Williamson.
Each of these two have been awesome offensively during the last month. Both great options from the floor.
They kick it out to Murray. Back to Williamson. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Edwards got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to McDaniels. Driving inside. Jones grabs the board. New Orleans has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Here's Poole. Here's Williamson. Ooh, Zion with the flush.
Yeah, you got to love the hustle there by Zion, extending that possession.
Edwards against Poole. Here's Edwards. 9 points in the game. Pass to Reed. Over Poole. Reed can't hit. And it's Jones with the ball for the Pelicans. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. It'll be the first of 5 games in a row at home. And stolen by Bay. Here's Poole. Wow, Poole up the floor in the blink of an eye.
Using the mid-range, it's Jordan Poole.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Milton with it. Outside Edwards. They set the pick. The 3 is up. Counted from distance. Edwards got 12 points.
He's getting to his spots and executing. Just making the game look easy.
Shoots from 14. Reed with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Brooks outside. Clock at 4. Here's Edwards. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Time called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Minnesota with some changes. Julius Randle's checked in for McDaniels. And it's DiVincenzo in for Edwards. And the Pelicans also making a change. Queen, he's checked in for Bay. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Zion Williamson is a force offensively, but now he's applying his physical gifts to the other end of the court. He said, quote, teams were hunting me on defense. Watching the film, I didn't like that. I just started taking a lot more pride in it, working on it so I can hold my own. Back to you.
Locking in. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Pass to Brooks. Here's the three, and the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
You gotta at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
Poole for three. Oh, using that sweet stroke. Poole connects from deep.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
The rebound by Murray. The Pelicans trail. A long-limbed 6'5" guard, Grant. Talk about what DeJounte Murray brings to the table.
Oh, man. Defense, defense, defense. I mean, he's led the league in steals, B.A. And Murray is really good at disrupting the point of attack, making things hard on the opposing ball handler.
Knocks it loose. And stolen by Murray. He's all alone. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Well, you can see how locked in Murray has been in this game. He's getting to his spots, and the numbers are piling up.
Brooks outside. And stolen by Williamson. DiVincenzo against Poole. Poole working the interior.
When Poole gets this close, he knows to go for it. He's not going to waste the chance at all.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Highland, he's checked in for Milton. Trey Murphy, he's checked in for New Orleans. Let's see some of the numbers here for Rudy Gobert.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Wow. Randle with a fantastic dribble move. We're seeing why teams use him as a point forward.
Jones, his shot is good.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
And so Randle will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 6. Their last encounter was in New Orleans, where they were able to handle the Pelicans.
And in the last meeting, they definitely had the upper hand at the charity stripe.
Jones, the pass to Murray. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Murray passes to Queen. Back to Murray. Launches it.
You can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Highland against Jones. Outside Reid. Shot clock at 5. Here's Randle. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Murray.
Well, this is how difficult it is to stop Randle. When he's committed to scoring, sometimes you just have to foul him.
And, Coach, we see more and more teams looking to push the pace. What took so long?
I don't know what took so long, B.A. I think what happens as coaches and as players, you realize that it's tough to score against the best defensive teams in the half court where their defense is set. And so if you can get the ball down the floor quickly and be on the attack before they are locked in, you got a much better chance to generate quality shots.
And a quick look at how New Orleans' schedule is shaping up. On Monday, they'll be playing against Sabonis and the Sacramento Kings. And then on Wednesday, they'll be taking on Bam Adebayo and the Miami Heat.
And for that game against the 76ers, it's the second game of a back-to-back. So you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
Pass to Brooks. Outside, Highland. Reed to screen on Poole. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Putting on the jet. Jordan Poole
putting his head down and going for what he wants. Just a nice, assertive drive by Poole.
Randall against Williamson. Randall left side. And it's Randall with the jam.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Pass to Williamson, tipped away. Poole outside, and out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. All right, let's bring up the leaderboard and see which players were the most efficient from the charity stripe last month. Julius Randle third.
And over this stretch, his foul shooting has been exceptional. You could tell he was enjoying every single trip to the line.
Poole against Highland. Outside Reed. The three. Jones grabs the board. Jones has got his fourth rebound in this one. Pass to Williamson. Outside Jones. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's 2 fouls for him so far. But I still think he needs to stay aggressive.
Edwards, he's checked in for Highland. Back to Poole. Three-pointer. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 4 rebounds now.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
1:19 left in the second. Poole brings a double team. 4 on the clock. For 3, DiVincenzo. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Queens got 7 rebounds in the game. Tries the spin move. Up ahead, Zion takes it to the rim.
Yeah, few things more intimidating in this league than Zion Williamson coming downhill in transition.
Reed sets a screen. Here's Edwards. Get up, Anthony Edwards.
Well, that was unbelievable. Not many guys can do what Ant-Man just did.
And here are the Pelicans now. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
Yeah, it was relentless play at both ends of the court in that game. They were able to seize control and maintain it.
Well, those are the kinds of performances you hope carry over into some momentum for this.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And prior to last season, the Timberwolves had never won a playoff series in consecutive seasons, Dan.
Yeah, and so now they make the conference finals 2 seasons in a row. The most sustained success this franchise has ever known.
Outside Jones. Shot clock at 6. Sends it home from three-point land. And now a 10-point New Orleans lead.
And Jones showing you his basketball IQ there. Knows exactly when to shoot off the catch.
Here's Edwards. Here he goes. And Edwards slams it in.
Hey, when in doubt, run run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans finishing the quarter. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Excellent first half, scoring the ball, doing it efficiently. Dare I say, like one Shaquille O'Neal.
Well, of course you should. All right, fellas. Let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Julius Randle has been sensational.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Reminds me of the good old days. Feed it to the big and let him work.
So for New Orleans right now, Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. Trey Murphy out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Queen in at the 5, down low. Outside Edwards, the 3. Book it. And it's Randle with the assist. Edwards got 21 points in the game.
Well, it might not be fair, but most nights we expect Edwards to put up big scoring numbers. That's what you ask of your star.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Randle outside. The 3 is up. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Yeah, a shot that Randle has added to his repertoire. Shooting the 3 with confidence now.
Here's Murray. Blocked!
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors. Starting off the second half with 3 straight misses. They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally insane.
Williamson against Randle, and it's Williamson penetrating. Jones from outside. Pure from 3-point range. Jones has got 11 points.
Put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their third quarter drought.
Randle deciding where to go with it. And it's Randle with the jam.
Emphatic finish by Randle. I love when he's forceful around the hoop.
Randle against Williamson. Outside Jones. Murray against DiVincenzo. Takes a 3. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
Well, look, when you handle the ball a lot like Murray does, you have to keep an eye on the clock.
The floater. Jones grabs the board.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Picked by Williamson. Here's Murray. Drives to the hoop. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
And the quickness and burst of Murray on display.
Williamson against Randle. And here's Edwards outside. Edwards connects from outside.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific move right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Murray deciding where to go with it. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Murray, no good. Timberwolves trail by 3. Randle on the screen. Count it, and the foul. Herb Jones picks one up.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Grant, when you talk about the Pelicans, year after year, it comes back to health.
And you sometimes wonder if there's something in the water in New Orleans or some bad juju, because they're certainly due for some better luck.
With the step back from 12 feet, Williamson misses. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. Gobert with a screen on Murray. Here's DiVincenzo. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Williamson outside. Pass to Murray. Jones from outside. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Jones has got 14 points for the game.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
What a performance. Hit 2 from beyond the arc in the first half, and he's added 3 more since.
Williamson looking around. Pass to Jones. Williamson with a screen on McDaniels. Williamson outside. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Picked by Gobert. Now here's Edwards. The D's right on him. McDaniels. And that misses. That would have put him up. And so Murray will bring it up for the Pelicans. Pass to Williamson. Back to Murray. And the shot falls short that time. For Minnesota, they've gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. Now here's Edwards. He has 29 now. And it's Randle with the jam.
Wow. Julius Randle. We can feel the floor shaking on that one.
New Orleans has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. New Orleans calls timeout. Stan, a recent development in Anthony Edwards' game is three-point shooting.
Yeah, Brian, he led the league in threes attempted last year and shot it at a good percentage, too. He's such a good driver. Taking lots of threes will open things up for him.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Dinwiddie's checked in. And a chance now to check out the leaderboard and see the big men around the league who have made an impact on the offensive end last month. Third, Zion Williamson.
These big fellas come at you in all kinds of ways. They may not share styles, but they're all effective scorers.
Yeah, and what jumps out at me from these guys is the amount of skill they all have on offense. They can go at you so many ways. Well, look, you need a bucket, go to him. This is exactly what he's built to do.
Here's Dinwiddie. Outside McDaniels. Here's the 3. Knocks it down from distance. McDaniels got 6.
And this is something McDaniels continues to work on. Good to see him cash in off the bat.
Pass to Jones. Now here's Murray. Good on the bucket. Murray's got 22.
And when he gets to the rim like that, it's almost impossible to take away options from her.
Edwards for 3. Rebounded by New Orleans. Now Murray. 22 points for him. For the lead, Williamson. That one falls. He's got 16.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
The Timberwolves trail. Outside McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Jones. McDaniels, that's good. McDaniels got his 3rd basket of the night.
A smart idea from McDaniels, looking to convert inside.
Here's Williamson. Zion drives at full speed. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Outside Edwards. Picked by Gobert. Shot from the top of the key. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Pass to Murray. Here's the floater. Good D by Gobert. Minnesota shooting an efficient 57% tonight. Randall, good.
Yes, we've seen the range from Randall, but at his core, he's a big who excels around the hoop.
Williamson with a screen on Dinwiddie. Murray passes to Queen, and here's Williamson. No good on the three. Here's Dinwiddie. He's scoreless. Outside McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Jones. Here's McDaniels. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Queens got rebound number 11.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Here's Murray. And again, New Orleans no good. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And you have to love the two-way ability of DeJounte Murray, Coach.
But Brian, when you have someone that big and athletic in the backcourt, it's a huge advantage. Murray is also highly skilled. He is an impact player.
Going with a whole new group out there. And a new group getting ready for the Pelicans. Matkovic, he's checked in for Queen. Bay comes in for Zion Williamson. Jordan Poole, he's checked in for Jones. And it's Fears in for Murray. Back to DiVincenzo. Reed, a screen on Poole. Here's DiVincenzo. Uses the glass on the layup. DiVincenzo's got 9 points.
Well, DiVincenzo enjoys working inside. He can be appropriately aggressive in the paint.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. You know, Grant, with the young Jeremiah Fears, the focus seems to be on his potential upside.
Yeah, he scores well, has a decent passing game, but there's room for more polish in other areas. As long as he works hard on developing, he'll reach that next level.
Zion Williamson is checked in for the Pelicans. Outside Milton. Brooks outside. Back to Milton. There's the three. It's hauled in by New Orleans. 1:25 left in the third quarter. Williamson outside. On the wing, Bay. Brooks defending. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. Minnesota in the lead. There's 1:12 left in the third quarter.
Such a tenacious competitor. When Brooks looks to score inside, he is so skilled at finding ways to draw contact.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Minnesota.
Well, the mid-range has been open for them, so you've got to take what the defense gives, and that's been a great attack in this situation.
Yeah, all game long, they've been also playing well inside in the paint. Lots of points are coming their way thanks to them attacking the interior.
Here's Fears. He's got 5. 17-foot shot on the way, and Baron J pulls it down. Minnesota leading by 3. Reed sets a screen. Milton passes to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Well, that's what teamwork is all about. Reed sets a selfless screen and ends up getting himself one.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Bay. Good work defensively by Brooks.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Reed with it. Over Williamson. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. What a performance for Julius Randle. He has been the story for Minnesota. He's been an offensive force, now with over 30 points after the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Timberwolves lead by 5. They've got Spencer Dinwiddie, Naz Reid out there with Dylan Brooks. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Baron J in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Outside for Brooks. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Pelicans trail by 5. Bay right side. Here's Fears. Back to Williamson. From 13. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Brad, how do you slow down Zion Williamson?
Oh, glad I didn't have to, B.A. Obviously, you've got to play him for the drive and keep him in front of you. And when he gets anywhere near the paint, you have to bring the help. Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
DiVincenzo, pass to Brooks. Back to DiVincenzo. Pass to Baron J. And here's Brooks. He's covered by Bay. Brooks drives in. Soft touch off the glass.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Here's Makovic. Poole outside. From outside the arc. Gets the 3 to fall.
You know, Poole has turned himself into a sharpshooter. Can hit from 3 at a very high clip.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. The 3, DiVincenzo. And it's Poole with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 5 rebounds in the game. 2 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Pass to Brooks. Five on the clock. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
And New Orleans making a change here. Queens checked in. Williamson misses. And so Dinwiddie will bring it up for Minnesota. 3-point lead. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, Brooks is one hard-working man. He runs into a foul and still gets a shot off. And really strong at the line since the break.
Rudy Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. And Brooks drops them both. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. To the wing on the left. Shot from 12. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And Brooks with a basket on the assist by Gobert. Brooks has got 6 points in the quarter.
A throwback wing. Dylan Brooks is very comfortable working down low.
Picked by Williamson. Queen pass to Poole. Off target from outside. Minnesota leading by 7. Here's Dinwiddie. Brooks outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to DiVincenzo. Three-pointer. Give him that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor.
For him, it's been a tale of two halves. He's starting to make an impact now.
Pelicans trail by 10. To the left wing. And there's a pick. Here's Queen to win the run. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist. Williamson's got his 6th assist of the night.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know, it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Randall, he's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for DiVincenzo. And it's Edwards in for Dinwiddie. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, we're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall. Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Thanks for that, Allie. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
And here's Williamson. On the wing, Murray. 5 to shoot. For 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. They've led by as much as 10. McDaniels passes to Brooks. And there's the drive, and finished off by Brooks.
Yeah, watch out. I mean, there's a nasty streak there to Brooks' game.
Pelicans trail by 9. Murray passes to Queen. Spins. Fires from the line. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now for Minnesota. They've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the 4th. Edwards against Murray. Edwards can't hit. New Orleans has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Williamson inside. Randall's there. Murray finds Williamson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Jones against Edwards. Brooks outside. Lets it go from the wing, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Pelicans trail by 9. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his 3rd foul so far.
And they're just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
Nas Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Now Murray. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
Outside Edwards. Over Murray. Edwards, no good. Pelicans trail by 9. Randall with a steal. Here's McDaniels. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Williamson outside. To get back on track. Zion not fazed by the contact.
Well, to Zion, a little bit of contact is nothing. I'm not even sure he feels it.
Brooks outside. Randall on the screen. Brooks down low. The layup misses. Pelicans trail by 9. Jones, the pass to Murray. Back to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Connects from downtown.
And Jones is such a confident shooter, especially from outside the arc.
Edwards with it. Reed to screen on Murray. And here's Edwards outside. Rebounded by New Orleans. Here's Williamson. Zion inside. Man, he's just built for that.
Williamson is putting together a great performance, really hunting his shot.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Gobert's checked in for Minnesota. DiVincenzo comes in for Brooks. Minnesota leading by 4. Picked by Gobert. It's Edwards on the wing. Picked by Gobert. Goes up at the stripe. And it's Queen with a rebound. Queen's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
They managed to get the rebound, but that's an area where they've been struggling tonight.
Williamson outside. Jones with a screen on McDaniels. 4 on the clock. For 3. No.
Well, if they've been saving one of their favorite plays, now is the time to use it.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He launches. Money from 3.
Well, look, Edwards plays with a lot of confidence, which makes him deadly off the catch.
Murray drives in. Flushes it down with both hands.
Always looking to be the leader. Big shot from Murray.
And here's Edwards. And stolen by Williamson. 1:57 left in the 4th. Murray up top. DiVincenzo covering. That one goes. Yes, sir.
And with confidence, Murray stepping up at a crucial point in this game.
Murray against DiVincenzo. Minute 32 left in the 4th. Clock at 6. McDaniels with it. He's picked up by Williamson. Oh, my goodness! Oh, that's a man on a mission right there.
Well, in that situation, you know Randall's going to be calling for the ball. That's a nice take.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Murray against Edwards. From deep. Gobert pulls it down.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
Now Here's Randall. Tight defense on him. Oh, he cannot hit. On the wing, Jones. Defended by Gobert. Outside Murray. Now Williamson. Oh, the stop.
You see the full strength and athleticism of Murphy on this jam.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And that's an intentional foul. He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, that's outstanding execution in a big spot. He showed a lot of poise at the line right there.
New Orleans calls timeout. They're behind by 5. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
An uphill battle for them. Everything has to go perfectly.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
Now Murray. Let's loose for 3. The triple drop.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
And the Pelicans call time here. 5 ticks left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And they need to execute fast out of this break.
Takes a 3. It's off.
Yeah, look, it's not always about height. He's showing he wants those goals.
And so it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a win. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. But at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
And that'll do it, folks.